Hey everyone, Hank with Out of Room Travels here, and welcome to Universal Orlando Resort. I'm back. It's been a minute. Going to go straight into Islands of Adventure to ride Hagrid's. You gotta do that early in the morning. And then visit the Epic Universe Preview Center, pop over to Studios, see what we can knock out over there.
Like the parade.
This is what I'm seeing.
And for those unaware, Universal CityWalk is the entertainment and retail district located directly in front of Universal Orlando's theme parks. So you do have to walk from the parking lot through security to enter CityWalk. There on the right, you've got the Universal Studios store. And over here on the left, Red Oven Pizza. Delicious. Anyway, I thought we'd take a walk through into Islands of Adventure, as I've never done that before with you guys. So here on the left, you've got the Cowfish, which serves sushi and burgers. Haven't eaten there yet, but my sister says she really enjoyed it. And then Vivo is the Italian restaurant. And back there in the background, if you can see the pink buildings, that is Antojitos, the Mexican restaurant, which is fantastic. Here we've got the Epic Universe Preview Center, and later in the video, we're gonna go over all the new information on the third Wizarding World land. But for now, we're heading over this way to Islands of Adventure.
I also haven't had a chance to ride Hagrid's in a minute. It's been a while. Even, single rider, the lines are always like at 120 minutes. So unless you have Express, that's your advantage. You're gonna be waiting in line. Almost there.
Oh, she's certainly speed walking. It's funny, I had a team member tell me, walk with purpose, Jurassic Park, because of my Roosevelt shirt. Hey, Margaritaville. And yes, they did remove Jimmy Buffett's plane from in front of the little bar here on the right. That was going on last time I visited. You see? Jimmy Buffett's plane used to sit right there. Hey, at least they've got more space for tables now, right? And we are here.
All right, let's head on in. Come on.
Now, pack your patience pants, because even that early in the morning, there are crowds. It moves quickly, though. Welcome to Port of Entry. Let's walk on through. Islands opened back in 1999, but did you know the site was going to be a shopping mall?
And the mad dash is on over to Hagrid's. Everyone is walking really quickly. This is the fastest that I've walked all week. Walked right in, super smooth. Just flash your hotel key card and boom, they let you right in. Passing Seuss's Landing and heading over to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Let's go. This is a really early workout for me. I'm already freaking tired. We are entering Wizarding World now.
The Wizarding World of Harry Potter was added in 2010. Can't believe it's been so long already. This is nuts. And over here on the right, you've got Hogsmeade Station for the Hogwarts Express. We're gonna come here later to head over to Studios. And here we go. Let's see how long the wait for Hagrid's is. The moment you walk in, it's just magical. There's the Hogwarts Express, you've got Zonkos and Honeydukes there on the left, and your lockers on the right. Make sure to store all your gear before boarding Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Yeah, that's a mouthful. They were testing the attraction, so folks were not boarding, but we were queuing up. And the queue is just fantastic. You can experience there Hagrid's hut, his garden, and many more cool things once you're inside the building. I love the theming at the Wizarding World lands. Okay, let's enter. And here's the pre-show, which is not running at the moment, just to kind of keep things moving along. It wouldn't be a Hagrid attraction without dragon eggs. And here in the storage room, you're gonna find a whole bunch, including some that have hatched. It's pretty dark in here. I'm always super impressed at how well the DJI Pocket 3 captures dark spaces. But you've got cards with all kinds of fantastical creatures and things. It's Hagrid after all. And then finally you've got the screen that shows you the safety instructions. And I got to ride on the motorbike this time. Okay, let's take a ride on Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. This first launch goes at about 20 miles an hour. Here we go. Then from there is when it hits 30. I can tell you it feels much faster than that. Let's do this. Obviously, if you can, ride in the front row. It's just phenomenal. First little stop we make here is to visit Hagrid himself and the blast-ended Scroot. See him there? And as we exit the hut, we've got another launch that's 0 to 32 miles in 3.5 seconds. Yeah. And if you watched my previous video at Animal Kingdom, where we were talking about Expedition Everest and comparing it to this attraction, Hagrid's is currently the most expensive coaster at $300 million, but so worth it, you guys. Over here we've got Fluffy. And in the interest of avoiding any spoilers, I'm editing out 2 incredible sections. And here is the final launch, which reaches speeds of up to 50 miles an hour. Not sure why, but this attraction feels so much faster. And there you have it. That's Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Is it one of your favorites? Because it's definitely one of mine. Let me know in the comments below. There are the unicorns.
Well, that was phenomenal and easily right up there with Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind as one of my favorite all-time coasters. I love it so much. Gosh, I just wish that I could ride it more often. The wait times are crazy. They've even stopped the pre-show so that way, folks don't have to wait too long to board. Let's head over to Forbidden Journey. Come on.
Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey is the land's signature attraction, and it opened in 2010, followed by Japan, Hollywood, and Beijing. Here you've got the test seats. Here's your forced perspective right there as we enter Hogwarts Castle. Universal Creative really has done a mind-blowing job with all the Wizarding World lands. I cannot even imagine what Ministry of Magic is going to look like at Epic Universe. So I got kind of lucky and there were no folks in the queue, which is kind of cool. I led the way. There's the one-eyed witch statue. It's where Harry found his Marauder's map, if you recall. I'm so happy I was able to just kind of walk through the space and not have to wait in lines so I could capture all this footage for you guys. Let's head outside to the greenhouses. Yes, I am a Harry Potter geek. Not only watched all the movies, but I read every single book. So, it's a world that I enjoy and love very, very much. A little further ahead, we've got the mandrakes. Right over there in that section, I kind of swung by it a little quick. But anyway, that was herbology. Let's re-enter the building, and we're gonna come across the architect of Hogwarts. That's the first statue we see, with all the houses positioned there at his feet. Isn't that cool? Looks like Gryffindor is winning. Next up, Salazar Slytherin. And the Griffin, which is the entrance to Dumbledore's office. This is without a doubt one of the coolest spaces in the entire queue, the portrait room. And yes, they do move and talk to one another. It's kind of noisy in there, so I couldn't keep the audio, but Definitely take your time to walk through that area. Off on this side, you've got Dumbledore's Pensieve, and that is where you can deposit your thoughts and memories, if you recall from the movies. Guys, I told you that I'm a geek when it comes to this stuff. There's the dragon skeleton. And this is a cool room because it's got all kinds of interesting things from every Defense Against the Dark Arts professor. There are our heroes there at the top. And in the Gryffindor common room, you can see the ride vehicle there in that portrait. So it's kind of your last chance if you want to opt out. Finally, you've got the sorting hat. Very last thing you see before you board your ride vehicle. There it is.
Amazing as always. That one does kind of knock me around a bit, but I love that, the KUKA arm system. And it's interesting because Monsters Unleashed coming to Epic Universe is going to have the same ride system. So my one complaint, too many screens. I get that that's how they, bring Quidditch to life, but hoping that Monsters Unleashed has many more animatronics versus screens. All right, let's head out.
Before hopping on the Hogwarts Express, I did need to kind of walk through Jurassic Park and make my way over to the pass holder lounge to get my magnet. This land is still so cool. Velocicoaster had about a 60-minute wait, but I didn't want to spend time in line, so we'll revisit Jurassic Park at some point. Definitely love Velocicoaster. I don't think there's a more thrilling coaster in Orlando. Have you ridden it, and what do you think of that second launch, or the top hat, where your butt comes off the seat? It's intense, but I love it. Jurassic Park River Adventure is still a classic, and I remember years ago, back when I first read the novel, this attraction was kind of my first experience at physically living in Jurassic Park. Here's Camp Jurassic, and we visited here last year with my niece and nephew. The little munchkin put me on pterodon flyers, and it was terrifying. Currently being refurbished. Here is the latest popcorn bucket. There's blue. And these popcorn buckets for $30. It's a little steep if you ask me.
Finally, I got it. It's my very first annual pass holder magnet for Universal. For some reason, I didn't time things correctly, and every time they dropped one, I wasn't here. Or I was, down the street maybe. But anyway, first magnet this year. Super excited I got it.
All right, let's head over to Universal Studios, Florida via the Hogwarts Express. Now, keep in mind, you will need a park-to-park ticket or an annual pass in order to take the Hogwarts Express to the other park.
About to hop on the Hogwarts Express, heading over to platform 9 3/4. It is just amazing how hot it is. It's October, it's just crazy. So we're gonna hop over to Studios and check out the parade.
Even though it said 10 minutes out front, we waited a good half hour before boarding the train.
All right, we are here. They don't let you film inside the Hogwarts Express, unfortunately, but that was nice and different because I usually take it from this end over to Hogsmeade. So, the video that you see on the screen, supposedly the trip, is a little bit different. We're here at Studios. Let's go into Diagon Alley real quick, and then I want to check out the parade.
I had not had a chance to catch the parade yet, so I kind of felt rushed for time, and there's so much to do in Diagon Alley. But at least I had to check out the dragon. The dragon does breathe fire every 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, that just never gets old. There's Fred and George's joke shop, and the Quidditch store behind that. This visit was definitely all too brief, but I'll be back before Epic Universe opens. Due to Halloween Horror Nights, the park does close early at 5 p.m., so didn't want to miss that 2 o'clock parade. And the Wicked Experience is coming to this area. See the green up there at the Hello Kitty building? Look for that later this month to coincide with the release of the movie. here we go. Here is the Mega Movie Parade. I'm not sure if it's me, but one thing I observed was that the music was really, really loud. I mean, crazy loud coming out of the speakers. But the floats were really cool. So, kicking off the Mega Movie Parade was Back to the Future. There's Marty McFly and Doc Brown. It's kind of interesting they launched the parade with an attraction that's defunct. Yes, the attendance declined in the early 2000s, so by 2007, the ride was shut down. It's such a popular IP, though. Wonder why they didn't rework it or reimagine it. I don't know, maybe it's a generational thing, and I just love it because I grew up with these movies. Next up, we had Sing, which is a 2016 animated feature by Universal and Illumination Entertainment. There they are, look how cute. Aww. It's a fun movie. I've never seen the sequel though. Maybe I should get on that. And speaking of sequels, there are the Minions. They've got like 4 movies. I was lucky enough last year to attend a kind of soft opening for Villain Con, Minion Blast. And you can check that out right here on the channel. I walked around the new Minion Land, tried the foods, all that kind of stuff. It was cool. Hey there, Poe. How's it going? These parade floats are pretty nice, right? And then check it out, you've got the Ghostbusters one. Complete with Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and everything. Yeah, I'll give you a call if I see any ghosts. You think Slimer's got enough hot dogs in his mouth? Jeez. There's E.T. See Elliot with E.T. This guy looked absolutely terrified. But not him, he seemed pretty excited to be up there. E.T. is one attraction I love, but I'm still surprised it's managed to survive. Unlike Jaws, which closed down in 2012 to make room for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Diagon Alley. But, you know, I'll take it. Jurassic Park is still around, and as cool as ever. I think Velocicoaster has done a lot to kind of revitalize that section of the park. This guy should have spit at us. The Dilophosaurus. And the final and most impressive float, the T-Rex. How cool is that, you guys? Overall, I really enjoyed the Mega Movie Parade, and I think it had a little bit of nostalgia mixed in with, you know, some more current movies. Thumbs up, Universal. It's time to take a little break, get out of the heat, and go check out my hotel room over at Universal Endless Summer, Dockside Inn Suites. Yes, the best way is definitely to take the complimentary bus transportation. And I had a Harry Potter bus. Always the first aboard. Check out the bus. They're actually super efficient. I've never waited more than 5-10 minutes to catch a bus. So here we are at Dockside Inn Suites. And I did check with the front desk to see if they had something close to the elevator. So far, they've been super accommodating. She got me the first room right here on the right. This is me. So, welcome to my 2-bedroom suite. Got a little picnic area over here. And the full-length mirror and the surfboard. In the main space, you've got the 2 queen beds. Love the theming in these rooms. Off on this side, you've got your flat screen TV. Little dresser over here. And your telephone. And then you've got your picnic table. Can you see the little bench down there? And a really nice size fridge. This is not your typical little mini fridge. You've actually got some decent space in there. It's your microwave. Got a little sink and coffee maker. Then over on this side, you've got another bedroom with a queen size bed. These rooms are so perfect for families, and honestly, just about $50 difference from these standard rooms. It's a little closet right there, and a second flat screen TV. Then over here, you've got your bathroom. It's a double sink, so folks can get ready outside while others shower. Then you've got your toilet and the shower. And I imagine most of these will have a bathtub because these rooms are kind of designed for families. Here you've got your complimentary soap and shampoo and conditioner. Pretty nice, right? I did have to grab some chicken tenders. I was pretty hungry, and a side salad.
All right, here we are at the Epic Universe Preview Center. Let's check out the Harry Potter section. That was not up last time I was here. Come on, let's head on in.
It's really cool that we're able to check out all the merchandise and that giant, beautiful model of Epic Universe before it ever opens. Hey, that's new. Yeah, they've added these standees.
Over here, we've got the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Let's check it out.
Last time I visited, the Harry Potter section did not have its augmented reality because it had not been announced officially yet. But check it out. Wanted to show you what it looks like in the app. See the Thestral up there? Yeah. And you can now see the show building. So now we know that the main attraction is called Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. And over here you've got the famous elevators. So let's take a quick fly through of the space. I think Universal Creative has done just a sensational job recreating Paris. I mean, look at this. This is a place you can get lost in an entire day. I just can't imagine. There's so much to see and do. I can't imagine hopping around the different lands at Epic Universe. I think it's going to take a day at each portal. Hey there, little guy. Of course, there's going to be plenty of shopping, and if you have an interactive wand, you'll be able to interact with some of the displays in these windows. Of course, there's going to be a wand shop as well. And dining, French cuisine. Oh my goodness, I can hardly wait. And then, of course, you've got the circus right at the center of town that promises to be really, really interesting. A mix of live performers, puppetry, and special effects. This place is just going to be epic, for lack of a better word. There's the butterbeer stand. Then off on this side, you've got the Metro Flu Network. And this is where we're going to travel by flu powder to the British Ministry in the 1990s, and that's where the battle at the Ministry takes place. It's going to be just an incredible space to walk through and then witness the trial of Dolores Umbridge, who is so evil. Guys, I can hardly wait for Epic Universe. So excited. Please feel free to ask questions. Hit me up on social media. That is what I'm here for. I'd love to help answer any questions you've got or get you booked once sales open for Epic Universe. And keep in mind, I don't charge for my service. Universal pays me. Let's take a quick look at some of the Wizarding World merch. You've got your Niffler, and there he is as a loungefly and as a wallet. Some wands over here on this side. And Hedwig, the boat truckle, and a Thestral over here. It's just so cool that they have all this merch available this many months prior to the opening of the new theme park. Yeah, I can hardly wait.
And that's going to do it for another amazing weekend here at Universal Orlando Resort. Love the Wizarding World of Harry Potter so much, and I'm thrilled I got to ride Hagrid because that was just the third time. Believe it or not, I'm here all the time, and it's always like at 120 minutes. It's nuts. So glad I was able to ride it this time around. I wanted to let you guys know if there's anything that I can do to help with your Universal Orlando Resort vacation, please feel free to reach out at outerrimtravels.com. Also, Epic Universe is just around the corner. How crazy is that we can say that now? Epic Universe is next year, just a few months away. I'd love to help with your Epic Universe booking, and Universal is releasing information, trickling out information little by little on Epic Universe. Got an idea of how tickets are going to work, that kind of thing. Don't get sold out by waiting at the website. When these things open, websites can crash, all kinds of things. Travel advisors have a separate website that we work with, so that could be a huge advantage. Feel free to fill out my Epic Universe form. It's already up at the website, and let's chat about your trip for next year. Anyway, that's going to do it. I will catch you on the next one, and as always, have an out-of-this-world day, you guys. Take care.